time now 24 past 7 p.m. Here's a former survey number on the KLIX Easy Listening Survey by Ed Ames, and a thing called love.
He stood on the ground, weighed 235 pounds, but I saw that giant of a man brought down to his knees by love. He was the kind of man that would gamble on life, look you in the eye and never back up, but I saw him crying like a little whipped pup because of the love. Can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand, but like the wind it covers our land, strong enough to rule the heart of any man. This thing called love. It can lift you up, it can let you down, take your world and turn it all around. Ever since time, nothing's ever been found stronger than love. Most men are like me, they struggle and doubt, they trouble their mind day in and day out, too busy with living to worry about a word called love. But when I see a mother's tenderness as she holds her young one close to her breast, then I thank God that the world's been blessed with a thing called love. Can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand, but like the wind it covers our land, strong enough to rule the heart of any man. This thing called love. It can lift you up, it can let you down, take your world and turn it all around. Ever since time, nothing's ever been found stronger than love. Stronger than
I spend the night in a chair thinking she'll be there, but she never comes. And then I wake up, wipe the sleep from my eyes, and I rise to face another day without her. Face another day without her. It's just no good anymore when you walk through the door of an empty room, and then you go inside, set the table for a while. It's no fun to spend another day without her. Spend another day without her. Just to see that name, such a beautiful thing, but it's ending in the end. Sounds like a lie if I say I'd rather die than live without her. Love is a beautiful thing when it goes out its way. Like a clock, but the clock on the walls of lovers depart, and it's breaking my heart to have to spend the day without her. it's all wrong without her. Can't go on without her. Well, it's all wrong without her.
It's called Without Her. It's done by Herb Alpert. In 15 seconds now, the time exactly 7:30. Here, Juno Shin with comment on Magic Valley News, Saturday mornings at 8 on your information station, KLIX in Twin Falls, Idaho. Time now for a look at news headlines for KLIX Radio News. This is Rockwell Smith reporting. President Nixon has pledged to fight inflation, crime, and pollution in the United States. Delivered his first State of the Union message today, and the emphasis on domestic problems, but he also said the administration aims to end the war in Vietnam. Generally favorable congressional reaction followed the president's message. One complaint was that the speech wasn't specific enough. Federal Nigerian leader General Gowon was critical today of foreign news reports on starvation, pillaging, and rape in the defeated region of Biafra. He vowed his government alone will rehabilitate Biafra and feed its starving people. Well, Friday morning, Vietnam time, American B-52 bombers dropped at least 180 tons of bombs on the so-called Forest of Darkness, 145 miles southwest of Saigon. Currently 42 degrees outside the KLIX studios, raining lightly. That's a look at headlines. Details on these and other stories at 8 p.m. with news on World Wrap-Up from American Information Radio. This has been Rockwell Smith reporting. Stay tuned now for more music. Music by the Marble Arch Music Association. Thank you very much. Here's Glenn Campbell in Galveston.
Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea winds blowing. I still see her dark eyes glowing. She was 21 when I left Galveston. Galveston, oh Galveston,
Galveston. I still see her standing by the water, standing there looking out to sea. And is she waiting there for me on the beach where we used to run? Galveston, oh Galveston, I am so afraid of dying. Before I dry the tears she's crying, before I watch your seabirds flying in the sun at Galveston, at Galveston.
This is a special announcement for everyone who enjoys Diet Colas. Diet Pepsi Cola, America's #1 Diet Cola, is in your stores now with cyclamates out and tasting all the better for it. Like all soft drink companies, Pepsi Cola Company was given till January 1st to deliver non-cyclamate products to its customers. Pepsi Cola Company didn't wait because we knew you shouldn't have to. You can do better without cyclamates. So can Diet Pepsi, and now we're ready to prove it. New Diet Pepsi contains a little bit of sugar, a touch of pure natural sweetness that gives it a real Pepsi taste at less than 1/3 of the calories in a regular cola. New cyclamate-free Diet Pepsi is now in the stores in your neighborhood. You'll be able to identify it by the words, New Better-Tasting Diet Pepsi on the carton, and a bright yellow band that announces, sugar added, no cyclamates. New Diet Pepsi. Try it. Someone will be watching.
someday we'll be together. Diana Ross and the Supremes singing. The group split up last week. Diana Ross out on her own now. Kind of eager to see what she's going to turn out without the backup of the Supremes. I know it'll be pretty good, and yet it won't have that distinctive Supreme sound that they've all had in the past. Here's Zeb Bell with a story about basketball, and I'm going to make some corrections when he gets done.
Here's CSI Golden Eagle basketball Friday night on KLIX Radio. The Golden Eagles travel to Big Bend College, and all the action will be broadcast on 1310 radio, KLIX. Game time is 8 p.m., so be with us for CSI Golden Eagle basketball on KLIX.
And he's right about everything he said. Game time is 8 p.m., but that's 8 p.m. over the Pacific time zone, so KLIX will have the game 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's airtime 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time due to the fact Big Bend College is over across the time zone there. So don't panic if we don't have game at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, because it won't have started yet, being only 7 o'clock over at Big Bend College. So tune in again, not again, but tune in tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for CSI Basketball.
Well, now, friends, just lend an ear, for you're now about to hear the ballad of Cat Baloo. It's the song that's newly made, and Professor Sam the Shade and the Sunrise Kid are singing it for you. Cat Baloo. Cat Baloo. It's a hanging day in Wolf City, Wyoming. Wolf City, Wyoming. 1894. They're gonna drop Cat Baloo through the gallows floor. She killed a man in Wolf City, Wyoming. Wolf City, Wyoming. Killed a man, it's true. And that is why they're hanging Cat Baloo. She has the smile of an angel, fights like the devil, the eyes of an angel, fights like the devil, the face of an angel. I say she's the devil, she's mean and evil through and through. Cat Baloo, Cat Baloo, she's mean and evil through and through. With her outlaw band, they're now telling a story, how she rode the plane, the wildest cat in the West since Calamity Jane. And today, that she's going to glory, for the way she sings. There'll be a speeding her soul on the wayward wind. She has the smile of an angel, fights like the devil, the eyes of an angel, fights like the devil, the face of an angel. I say she's the devil, she's mean and evil through and through. Cat Baloo, Cat Baloo, she's mean and evil through and through. Cat Baloo, Cat Baloo, she's mean and evil through and through.
The Ballad of Cat Baloo with Nat King Cole and Stubby Gay. It comes from that very comical movie, Cat Baloo. For 16 minutes it is until 8 p.m. I was still thinking about time zones and whatnot, but with Big Bend College being an hour different from our time and everything. And I was reminded about this silly controversy that Idaho's having about whether or not to go on daylight time or standard time or whatever time they want. And the whole thing's a little bit silly sometimes. Why don't they just put the whole nation on one standard time and forget it? Now, of course, I know it wouldn't work, but it might work better than some of the stuff they've suggested. Did you ever think of that?
And skiing at Sun Valley, the place to stay is Swank's Motor Lodge of Ketchum. They have gals and men's dormitory units to accommodate groups of skiers. They feature 6 bunk beds for the gals and 11 for the men. Swank's Motor Lodge has family units that are complete with kitchens and fireplaces. Create a warm, homey atmosphere for your winter vacation. The big, comfortable units at Swank's have just been completely redecorated, and they're priced starting at just $12 for a room with a double bed. Rest assured of the finest accommodations. Stay at Swank's Motor Lodge of Ketchum. Call now for reservations. Just phone 726-9903. John and Peg Swank invite you to enjoy some of the finest skiing in the world. Partake in the exciting après-ski nightlife of Ketchum and Sun Valley. Relax and rest up at Swank's Motor Lodge. They're located on the right-hand side of Highway 93 as you enter the Ketchum city limits. For the finest accommodations, it's Swank's Motor Lodge of Ketchum. Call now, 726-9903.
You know, I had a phone call a few minutes ago wanting a specific Engelbert Humperdinck song, and I thought we had it down here. Turns out I hunted and couldn't find it. So I'm going to do the next best thing. Since it's on the survey, I'm going to play another Engelbert Humperdinck song, and I know it won't work for a substitute. But it's about the only thing I can do, because I can't find the one they wanted. Anyway, Winter World of Love, survey rated number 8 by Engelbert.
Colder, so let me take your hand and lead you through a snow-white land. My love, the year is older, so let me hold you tight and while away this winter night. I see the firelight in your eyes. Come kiss me now before it dies. We'll find a winter world of love, 'cause love is warmer in December. My darling, stay here in my arms till the summer comes along. Nights are longer, we'll have the time to say such tender things before each day. And then when love is stronger, perhaps you'll give your heart and promise me we'll never part. Oh no. And at the end of every year, I'll be so glad to have you near. We'll find a winter world of love, for love is warmer in December. My
rate on this week's Easy Listening Survey, Winter World of Love by Mr. Engelbert Humperdinck. Andy Williams here.
For the measure of a man is in a woman's eyes. She can make him something special if she tries. From the moment that she gives herself, her life is not the same. It's a woman's way to live, so she proudly takes his name. For a woman's life is empty till she finds her man. It's a woman's way to give all that she can, and she'll watch him take